Welcome everybody to the reveal of King of Bones. This is my latest project with Unreal Engine, and if you haven't seen the previous video, this is going to be a dinosaur fighting game, more of an arena-based one. This is not a simulator. This is strictly about combat and focused on combat and bringing the combat in these types of games to the next level. Personally, I've always felt they lack a little bit and they could be something more. So that's what I am attempting to do here, and attempting to push the combat in these games to the next level using physics and the latest tools in Unreal Engine. I'd like to thank everybody who commented on the last video. You guys gave me a bunch of good suggestions, and you'll see a lot of them implemented here, and I've spent a lot of time getting the glitchiness out of the game and improving animations and stuff like that over the past just 2 weeks since the last video, and I think it's come a long way. So thanks to everyone who commented. Here you're going to see some of the environmental interaction I added, where you can, push over plants, grass, even the trees. I had a lot of fun implementing this, and I took it a step further, even where when you roar, there's a whole wind system that will blow around leaves and even blow the plants around and stuff, which I thought was a very cool touch. I really still want to focus on all these small details that I think make my game special. And I think this new arena style I'm going for is really going to let me hone in on those things. One of the requests from the comments last time was, do the raptors pounce? And so I figured, let me see if I can make these raptors pounce. And what I got was really cool and really dynamic and modular. And you can, I think the T-Rex can hold up to 3 raptors at a time before they knock them over. You can spam the space bar to shake them off. Another mechanic I added is a struggle. So when you get knocked down, you can actually do a little bit of button smashing to get back up a little bit faster. It's just one more tool I can use to kind of balance and give more feedback during combat. Another question somebody asked was, can I use dinosaurs I killed as weapons? And the answer to that was already yes. I just didn't have it in the video. But yeah, you can grab anything and start using it as a weapon. This game is definitely meant to be a little sillier, a little crazier, while still having a bunch of really cool realistic elements to it. The biggest change that I made since the last video is this stun bar mechanic. The stun bar mechanic is super important to the game now. You as the player and the enemies both have stun bars. Depending on your age, the dinosaur you are, the move type you're doing, all of those things will factor into basically an amount of stun that you add to each animal when you do various attacks. Reaching max stun on an animal will cause them to go into this ragdoll struggle state where they are vulnerable and will give you a window to do this like double damage. You see here, the T-Rex is big enough to solo knock a velociraptor down in one shot. And somebody I really wanted to thank was someone who commented on the last video and asked, how is this game different from the Island? That stuck in my head so much and really informed this pivot to an arena-style fighter brawler game. The highlight of this game is the combat, and I had this open world sort of style before, and it was just wasted time, and where you want to be in this game just doing combat nonstop. So I'm gonna switch the game to this more tight style arena with different modes. Right now I was doing an endless raptor mode where after it's wave after wave of increasing amounts of raptors for you to fight, and it has been so much freaking fun. I really loved it. So yeah, shout out to that commenter. I know it's a small thing, but any little small thing can lead to future big things. So again, just thank you to everybody who comments anything on my videos. It all helps, and it all hopefully will lead to the best thing ever. You guys have always been a big part of me making games, and you just still are. One of the best parts about switching to arena style is I don't need to make this game make sense in a grander scheme anymore. I can expand out the roster of playable animals, and it really let me start to work with this kind of 3-part, or I don't know how many parts of combat there are, but everyone has this like their own distinct stuff. Like the Ankylosaurus has these tail whips. He's going to do a lot of damage and a lot of stun with those. Not so much with his normal attacks. And I think this is just more fun. I think that's, or I hope you guys can let me know. I think what everyone wants is to play with more animals and more play styles. This game is going to be playable in the next 2 months. I am hoping to release it in early July, potentially July 1st. That is my hope. I don't hold me too strictly to that. But I want to get it in your hands soon so I can get the most feedback and we can kind of craft it into its final state together. I'm sure you guys will have a lot of ideas on how to balance things and how to, you know, change things and what else I can do to make this game awesome. So for the rest of the video, I'm just going to show you a bunch of combat using some different animals that have some different play styles and really feel unique and kind of honed into what that dinosaur is actually doing. So I will stop yapping. I hope you guys like what you see. I hope you really get an idea for what this game is going to be about. I hope to have a bunch of different arenas where I can really craft them in detail, since I'm not having to worry about this massive open world. I can really make these specialized arenas that feel different. So this will be the last video I do before release, besides like the trailer video. So leave all your comments and thoughts and ideas on the video, and I will be working my butt off over the next 2 months. And then we'll spend probably about 3 months in early access, working together, fixing bugs, adding in any little things you want, maybe new modes and stuff. Yeah, that's all I've got for you. Enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, and the Steam page should be live as of now, so add it to your wish list if you're interested. Thank you.